In Kothapalli, a remote village in Andhra Pradesh, South India, a woman took her pet horse into the jungle and did something that left the entire village astonished. What exactly happened between the woman and the horse in the woods that sparked rumors throughout the village of an inappropriate relationship? Friends, in today's video, we'll share the story of this very woman. In villages like Kothapalli, raising animals is quite common. Most people keep dogs, cows, cats, and donkeys. A few even indulge their fondness for keeping horses, although it's true that not everyone can afford the expense. When one woman in Kothapalli was raising a horse, a strange incident occurred that stunned the entire village. This story takes place in Kothapalli itself. A young woman named Bhatia Charul lived there, known by everyone to be around 28 years old. Friends, this story dates back to the time of British rule in India. The local ruler in that area was an English administrator, known for being extremely strict and ruling the people with an iron fist, often arbitrarily. One day, the ruler decided he wanted to go hunting. He ordered all the horses from the village to be brought to his palace. After considerable effort, the soldiers also fetched Bhatia Charul's horse. They informed the ruler that it was an exceptional steed, of a fine breed and clearly raised with immense care. Hearing the soldiers' praise, the ruler decided to test the horse himself. As he rode it, he too was deeply impressed by its gait and prowess. He then approached Bhatia Charul and said, "Sell this horse to me. Name your price. Whatever you ask, I shall give it." But the young woman refused. She replied, "Your Majesty, this horse is so precious that your entire kingdom could not match its value." Her words astonished everyone in the court, including the ruler himself. The ruler then inquired, "What makes this horse so special, so valuable?" Bhatia replied, "I cannot reveal this horse's secret to anyone." After a lengthy discussion, realizing Bhatia Charul wouldn't sell, the ruler asked to borrow the horse instead. "Let me take it hunting," he proposed. "I'll return it when I get back. I've grown quite fond of it, and I wish to ride this particular steed for the hunt." Friends, after listening, Bhatia Charul agreed, "Your Majesty, I accept your request, but on one condition. My horse must be housed in the royal stables, and you must cover all costs for its care and upkeep for the next year." The ruler and his ministers were surprised, but the ruler consented. He accepted her terms, promising to fulfill them upon his return from the hunt. Bhatia then entrusted her precious horse to the ruler. The very next day, the ruler took the horse and set off into the jungle to hunt. However, the horse suddenly ignored the ruler's commands and carried him deep into the unfamiliar woods. The accompanying soldiers grew anxious. They had never ventured this far into the jungle before. They followed cautiously. After a long ride, the horse stopped in a hidden part of the forest, unknown to them all. This place was abundant with game animals, various fruits, and even a spring of fresh, sweet water. Delighted, the ruler hunted to his heart's content, enjoyed the wild fruits, and drank from the spring before finally returning to his palace. The ruler returned the horse to Bhatia Charul as promised. However, he had become completely captivated by the animal. It had not only obeyed him, eventually, but had led him to a hunter's paradise. He now began to truly believe Bhatia Charul's claim about the horse's immense value. He also realized there must be a deeper secret to the horse, explaining why she was so reluctant to sell it. Friends, at dawn, the ruler commanded his most trusted soldiers to uncover the secret behind Bhatia Charul and her horse, using any means necessary. The soldiers began surveillance around her home. After a few days of observation, they learned that every morning, Bhatia Charul rode her horse deep into the jungle. Upon her return, she always carried a basket laden with fruit, which she then sold at the market for income. The soldiers also noted that sometimes, besides fruit, she returned with hunted game, selling that too for a significant profit. When the soldiers reported their findings, the surprised ruler summoned Bhatia Charul to court again and demanded an explanation. The young woman then revealed her story. Since childhood, she had deeply loved animals, always feeding any hungry creature she encountered. One day, returning from the jungle, an old man gifted her the horse, telling her it would be of great help. Ever since, the horse had faithfully brought her fruits and hunted game from the forest, allowing her to earn a living by selling them. This, she explained, was why the horse was so incredibly precious to her. Friends, the ruler and his ministers were astonished by her tale, yet none truly believed her. The ruler, however, knew there was something special about the horse, having experienced its abilities firsthand during the hunt. Though the court remained skeptical, the ruler honored his promise. He granted the horse a place in the royal stables and covered its upkeep for the entire year. However, the villagers and many in the court began to slander Bhatia Charul. Rumors spread that she had an inappropriate relationship with the horse, suggesting this was why she rode into the jungle so early each morning, to hide her shameful actions. Some villagers even claimed to have witnessed such things themselves. But a fondness for both Bhatia Charul and the remarkable horse had taken root in the ruler's heart, and he refused to believe the gossip. In truth, the reason the old man had gifted the horse to Bhatia Charul was simple: her profound love for the jungle's creatures. She never hesitated to help any animal she found in distress. It was this very kindness that had prompted the old man to give her the horse. Friends, this story teaches us the profound importance of loving animals. Our Creator commands us to love and care for all creatures. In the eyes of the divine, the best among us are those who show love for all of creation, especially animals. We should all strive to perform this noble act, for that is the lesson taught to us. When we love the Creator's creations, the Creator, in turn, loves us. Friends, we hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with everyone.